the results are outstanding. For a 36-year-old dash clock, this looks incredible. I mean, from where it started, you'll have to wait and see. Watch to the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for joining me once again, late at night in my garage. What we're going to be looking at today is the RS Turbo dash clocks. Being 36 years old, they are looking incredibly tired. We've got a broken tab off this side already. I won't be fixing that. It fits in the dash perfectly well as it is. I'm going to try and clear up the screen, and most of all, my aim is to replace the backs for the dials. So in the end, I want the car to have a lovely blue and black theme. So I'm going to install the blue fascias. So I don't know how this is going to go. I don't really know what I'm doing, but together we will learn. I'm going to start off by removing this fascia, and then we're going to do a lot of work, I believe, on the back by removing the screws, and hopefully that'll come away. Right, thank you for joining me. Let's go. If you haven't already, please click the subscribe button, and any future content will come straight to your inbox. And there we have it. I'm not a fan of power tools, so I will predominantly just use a normal screwdriver, and I'll just have to speed it up for you. This has already seen some damage before, and it did feel like this one especially was super glued in. So I'll give that a polish up later. Interesting. So these dials, if you can see, they are showing their age. They've got quite a bit of sun damage on them. And the more I look at them, the worse they get. The good thing about doing this job is if I do it in blue and they look totally ridiculous, I can simply just do it again. I'll speed this up again for you so you don't have to sit and watch. And back again, there we have it. These things are made really well. Like they put so many more screws in there, like a modern assembly. And modern assembly, I think, will just have more clips, whereas this is actually screwed together. So it has taken me a minute to separate them, but it does appear that it was just a case of slowly work your way around and pull them apart. I know I've just said you prise it out all the way around, but I'm much further down the line. This is future Kim again. We want to be prizing it out of these clips here. So you got your tacho here, and you got your fuel and water temperature here when you separate the two parts. Here now we can see the dial faces. Like I say, looking quite tired. Well, it's good to see. Over a quarter of a tank of petrol. Nice. Probably should have researched this, and then we can look at putting these on. It's going to be incredibly bright. Where's that gone? I found it. It's the same colour as everything else in my garage. It's probably safe to say you shouldn't use a Stanley knife for this. Oh, look at that. Straight off. Like I've done it before. Oh, what do we think? Love it, hate it. Hate it, love it. This one comes out. I don't think that one comes out. So this small pin, which is on the bottom of your rev counter, I've just tried to remove it and it's just pinged off somewhere in my garage. That'll never be seen again, and it is actually snapped off. With these old labels being very flaky, Speedo looks quite fine, but these are very flaky. I'm actually going to put a tiny bit of Scotch-Brite and just take off the worst of it, just so my new, yeah, look how loose that is there. Just when I put my new sticker on, it is actually going to adhere. You can see how it's cleaning it up. I'm quite glad I've done that. As much of a mess it's made, it's actually going to hopefully help the new covers fit. So try to get as much dust out as possible. You can guarantee that some of it will appear on the inside of your glass. So right, we're risking it. The back is peeled. Still fairly tight on this post. Imagine putting this in such a wrong position that your Speedo is just massively out. That button's still returning, that's good. Right, there's one. Looks good. Quite happy with the result. We have two. And here we go. Last but no means least. I tell you what. You see the problem? Wrong way around. Oh, what do you do now? Well, that's going to be confusing. Put your hands up if you spotted that earlier on. Stick me a comment down below. Tell me what an idiot I am for not noticing. And if you haven't by now, if you haven't by now noticed, well, the quirky little car in the future, well, my fuel gauge and my temperature gauge are the opposite way around. I'm really worried when it's really hot. Actually, I've only got a full tank. Ah, jeepers. Well, if you want to see me do more stupid stuff like that, please like and subscribe. I'm sure there'll be more to come. But let's stick this on, and we can sort that out later on. I might. Future me jumping in again. I couldn't leave it like that. That was not going to happen. So I've been out and I've purchased the correct decals for this. So you see now we've got the fuel and water temperature on the correct sides. I also noticed when I got the new kit that the tacho was slightly different as well. It's got the cutouts top and bottom and fits nice, and then I have repaired the post which I split off earlier on. So we now have a stop on our tacho. As I mentioned previously, I'm going to be getting the tacho in this clip here, and the petrol gauge and fuel water temperature in this gap here. You'll also notice that these come out, these are your lenses, and they are going to sandwich between this and this. So I'm going to put the fascia on the floor first, and then I'm going to try and get everything else back in on top. So I have gone over this area with what's described as a plastic polish. How do you reckon it's turned out? I feel like it's got a lot of overspray on it anyway, but there are a bit deep scratches. I'm not sure if the deep scratches will come out, but what do you think? I don't know how well this is coming out on camera, but it's such a big improvement. So I've cleaned up this area behind as well. But yeah, once I do the back of this bit up here, I think we have a bit of a win. As you can see there, you see the reflection. I'm filming from my mobile phone, as always. I do hope in the future to get myself a decent camera, but at the minute, my mobile phone is what I've got, so my mobile phone is what I use. If you do like what you see, please subscribe. Stick me a comment down below. Tell me what I've done right, tell me what I've done wrong, tell me what an idiot I am for putting the wrong stickers on. What do you think of the colour? I plan on doing a blue hose kit under the bonnet as well. So the black and blue theme will continue through the car. And next to the comments there is a little icon. You can send me a thanks, send me a super thanks, send me the value of a cup of coffee or something. Yeah, just hit me up. I really appreciate that. And here we are with the finished product. As promised, the difference is outstanding. Look at this. How good do they look? They look absolutely phenomenal. For 36 years old, they are fantastic. Even the lens is polished up really well. But yeah, really happy with that. Really happy. I'd recommend that to anyone. 25 quid maybe. With postage. Brilliant. Just don't mess up like I do. Together we will learn. Thank you for watching.